Hello and welcome to Schneider and Tierman Group. This is going to be the first of 3 training videos available to agents selling final expense. The first video, this one here, we're going to talk a little bit about the leads, the best time to call on those leads, how to work those leads, what they're going to be about, so that you can kind of prepare yourself for the next video, which is going to be about how to set the appointment. The leads that we'll primarily talk about are going to be telemarketed leads. We have found that these leads, of all the leads that we offer, are by far the most cost-effective and offer the best opportunity for agents to close sales. Now, telemarketed leads are fully qualified leads, and that means really a couple things. One, the clients that you're going to talk to know exactly why you're going to be calling them back. They know that this is about final expenses, they know it's about burial policies, they know it's about life insurance. The other thing that makes them qualified is going to be the fact that basic medical questions have been asked and answered. And you also know whether or not they have a bank account. Now, what's going to happen, and the thing to know about telemarketed leads is that, one, you need to know your marketer's name. For the most part, it'll be Pam. She generally works for our agency, and she sets up most of our clients on these telemarketed leads. So for the most part, it'll be Pam. Pam, as well as any other telemarketer that's working our campaigns for our agents, all say they're from Senior Solutions. Now, what you're going to receive at the end of the day after your campaign has been run for that particular day is going to be a spreadsheet. On that spreadsheet, you're going to have the information about those clients. You'll have their name, telephone numbers. You're going to know what their address is. You'll know whether it's an apartment or not. You're going to see what medical questions were asked and what the answers were, and you'll see whether or not they have banking information. The first thing that you want to be able to do with those leads, especially on that spreadsheet, is, one, obviously print it out. But you want to make notes on those, and that's going to be notes pertaining to when you called up that particular appointment. So as you're calling up a particular appointment, if you got a hold of that person, hey, great. Then you're going to continue on with the rest of it and hopefully schedule an appointment for yourself on that. Second thing is going to be if you didn't get a hold of someone. Now, if you didn't get a hold of somebody, you need to be able to make the notes on there on what time you called and the day that you called. And the reason for that is you want to be able to, one, try and get a hold of those people perhaps another 2-3 times, and that's going to be mix up the times that you're calling. Sometimes it's in the morning, then maybe the next time call them in the afternoon, perhaps the next time it's going to be in the evening at some point. You want to be able to mix those up. You don't want to continue calling the same people at 10 o'clock in the morning because chances are if they aren't there at one time at 10 o'clock, maybe they're just not available at 10 o'clock in the morning. Perhaps they're more available in the afternoon or in the evening time. You can call up to 8:30 at night, so mix up those things. The other reason is going to be is as you're setting appointments, and perhaps you had 15 leads that week, you weren't able to get a hold of 5 or 6 people, maybe 3 or 4 of those you weren't going to call back because you didn't get a good feeling about them, and then you were able to set the rest in appointments. Well, as you're running out that day, and you have you have people that you haven't been able to get a hold of, you can now use that spreadsheet and go and talk to those people just by knocking on their doors. We call those door knocks. Door knocks are a great way to make some extra money. Sometimes people just don't like answering their telephone. If they don't recognize the number, then they're not going to pick up the phone. But you may have good success by just going to knock on that person's door, saying and telling them exactly who you are and the same thing. Hey, I was here about some information that you had requested. You had spoke with Pam the other day from Senior Solutions regarding some final expenses and burial policies. Do you remember that telephone call? And then off you go, and you can either schedule an appointment with that person while you're seeing them right then and there, or you say, look, if this is not a good time for you, I understand. Believe me, my schedule's pretty full for the day. But how you looking tomorrow? Is this a good time for you? Depending on whatever time that you're there, you kind of write that down. If you have a business card with you, I encourage you to drop off a business card and perhaps write on the back of it the information. That you're going to be there on X day at X time. It'll take us about 10-15 minutes and we'll go over the information together. Okay, great. Have a good day. We'll talk to you later on. And off you go. So that really concludes this first part of the video. It's about the telemarketed leads, and next we'll talk a lot about how to set up the appointment. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.